yeah. 4Gs, 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 let's go. 4Gs, 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 look. Full syndication, full elevation, all generations, we already made it. 4Gs, 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 yeah. 4Gs, 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 let's go. 4Gs, 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 look. Full syndication, full elevation, all generations, we already made it. We got Shot, Dot, Malcolm, Chris the King, plus the Doc. You know that's like 4Gs. Sports Mind. Real world, real problems, real news, real sports. We gon' let you know right here on 4Gs. 4Gs.
Bust up Cleveland. I mean, that's not a problem. But
Stop it. Stop it. Y'all haven't played anybody.
Dial-up got something to say.
Dial-up got something to say. It's uploading. So that's interesting you say that. I hear a lot of people, Keyshawn Johnson actually said, Arizona didn't play anybody, but the first game of the season was against the defending NFC West champions that just went to the Super Bowl, and they were at full capacity at that time, other than Deebo Samuel. Now,
I mean, a win is a win. I don't care what you say.
That's what I mean. A W is a W. I mean, they're harder for the Browns to come by, but I get it.
I'm allowed to hate. I'm gonna hate. I don't like the Cardinals. I don't like Dallas. If you're not a Brown fan, that's all I
didn't even know you were from Cleveland, though.
It was nerve-wracking. I mean, I won't lie. I literally just, it was a whirlwind of everything. I felt like I was just at like a light show. Everything was just happening so fast for me. I didn't know how many timeouts I got. I didn't know, like, I lost track of my subs. I won't lie and say that I played everybody. I'm sure I had I'm pretty sure I left some kids on the bench that I planned on playing, but I didn't play them. It was hectic, but I loved it. I loved just the fact of standing there and having all of these things happen around me that I knew I was going to continue to do for a long time. So it was hectic. I don't even remember if we won or lost. I won't lie, but I'll say that we won by a good, 15, 20 points.
Right. I can honestly say
before. Go ahead.
Oh, I can contest to that, Jorge. The first time I coached, man, there's so many mixed emotions. Wow, because you don't want to disappoint. You want to make sure that every kid gets in, and it's just everything's going. The game is going so quick, and by the time you actually gather your bearings, the game is almost over already. Yep. And it's just a learning experience, man. Like I said, I can contest to that, man. I remember being on, coaching and like. How many times do I have left? And, can we run the baseline with the ball? It was just different things that was going through my mind. I was like, okay. But as you do it more and more, you becomes muscle memory after a while, and it gets easier, and the game actually slows down and becomes much more fun and not as hectic.
No, definitely. I exactly. That day, I'm telling you, I looked up and it was already end of the third quarter, and I felt like I had just literally seen the tip off. Like, it was crazy. Now it's slow. I look up and like I know how much time is left. I know how many. Like, I got it down pat. But at that time, deer in the headlights. Look.
Oh wait, on this one, I want your Mount Rushmore of running back. That's hard. Oh man. So we talking of all time, like all running backs. Of all time. Whenever you want to grab them, you grab them. Oh, that's hard. Okay, let me think. So my dad used to play in the NFL a long time ago, so I grew up watching old head running backs that he used to like. So Earl Campbell, Walter Payton, Barry Sanders. Like I used to watch all those guys. As far as running style, the guy I like watching the most, I loved watching Earl Campbell. His legs were big. He used to always like just brutal running the ball. I just love that. So I would have to say he's up there on my list.
Okay.
I was coming up, the segment when Alabama had all those good running backs, Eddie Lacy, Trent Richardson, TJ Yeldon. I used to always watch those guys, but I would have to say, but then I'm thinking about LT, like the jump over in the goal line, the diving, like I always try to do that. So I had to say LT is on my list too. Earl Campbell, LT. Man, think about like newer running backs. I love Alvin Kamara. Like the way he runs, his balance, he's a beast. And like he's not a bruiser all the time. He's kind of finesse, but like you gotta bring some points.
Oh yeah, that's a lunchtime day right there.
Yeah. And I try to do all his workouts. I watch his workout videos all the time. Love Alvin Kamara. Last one, man, it's just so hard. So many good running backs out there. The running back I always try to be like in high school, Marshawn Lynch. Just the way he runs, he's relentless with his running and like even off the field, like he just likes to come to work. I love Marshawn Lynch. So those would be my top.
Ladies and gentlemen, I tell you, he was contact. I see why he got Earl Campbell and Marshawn Lynch on his list.
And like I keep the skills on me too, like Marshawn. Like I try to be just like him.
I was about to give up basketball, and because I got tired of all the doors getting shut in my face, so I gave it one more shot. I emailed the Washington Generals, the Globetrotters opponents.
Yeah,
Yeah, bro, and it was like wasn't making a lot of money, and it was just a blessing, man. And I did that for a year and a half, and then I never forget, I was working a summer job. With the kids. And after that year and a half, the Globetrotters gave me a tryout. And after that tryout, it was like I got the call. And it was like, Jonte, I got some bad news. So being from Baltimore, man, you used to bad news, you used to bad stuff happening. So I was like, just lay it on me. Okay, my life can't get no worse than what it is now. So he was like, you ready for it? I said, go ahead. He said, okay, you are no longer a Washington General. You're world famous Harlem Globetrotter. I said, man, I cried, guys, and and I wasn't home. I wasn't home with my mom, so I had to call her, and it was just, oh my God, it was life changing, man. I still get chills telling the story.
For months, it's hard to get I don't know, man. Like you said, the promotion was absolutely horrible. I mean, you didn't really hear about much of anything at all, except the ball kid and the kid from Georgia. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. Like I said, any other year, I would have a top 5 or possibly a top 10. I don't even have a top 3. Period. I don't.
Yeah, I'm kind of, I'm kind of there with you. I think LaMelo Ball has a little bit of an edge up because of the professional season he did overseas. He did 2 of them actually, but the most recent, he kind of has a little bit going against him. I think too, because Lemon out, if you recall, and I mean, he's been an okay pro, but not worthy of that number 2 pick that he was selected with. And then, they tried to hype up the other Ball brother, and he didn't even make a G League team. So it's going to be up to Melo's workouts. Yeah, for real. But I like Anthony Edwards out of Georgia. You were for that.
I almost threw up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. Let's get right into this one.
All right. So this is a series of 3 different questions. The first question is, would you trade James Harden for Giannis? Second question. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. Go ahead. List them, and I'll respond.
The second question would be, who's a better wide receiver, Julio Jones or T.O.? And my third question is, who's a better center, Shaquille O'Neal or Hakeem the Dream?
Okay, I'm gonna go in order. And I think, let me get some clarification for Harden. Giannis, you're saying if I'm the Rockets, right? If Harden plays for me,
Right.
Do I trade Harden for Giannis?
Right.
In a hot second. All right, moving on.
But LeBron's body on the court, like I said, he's the luckiest place in the history of basketball.
You know, I'm starting to see that a lot of people are separating this question.
Yeah.
And no disrespect, you did it. You answered it great.
That was a great answer. Yeah.
Kobe on the court, and then they talk about LeBron as LeBron off the court. So I'm kind of. I
you
see.
Want me? I'll get real. You want me to get real with you? I'll get real with you. LeBron on the court, horrible teammate. Like literally, what happens is he literally sucks up a franchise to death, and then disperse away. Now this may be jamming me. Do you know how set behind the Cavaliers are? The Cavaliers are set behind financially for the next 12 years. They can't get any good players or draft picks or any trades financially. They overstack by paying what's the big goofy dude's name? Play for the Tristan Thompson, overpaying him. JR still getting checked. He ain't playing for them. All right.
Kevin Love.
Tyronn Lue still getting paid for them. David Black is still David Black. I don't know if he's in America still. He's still getting paid for them. Right? He literally gobbles up franchises to disperse and go away and be like, oh, I did what I can do. Like, no, there's so many players that have issues. The only people that really benefit from LeBron is maybe Jay Richardson Jefferson. I know he's from Arizona. Oh, yeah. And who else? Shit, the way they benefit from him, like on a long term wise. So it's not the same. Like I just don't think that the letter of the whole as a player on the court is going to be the same. Like he literally is the type of person, and it sounds like I'm being a hater. I'm not. It's just literally he's the type of person who he wants to be the leader. He wants to be control. He wants to be everything you want him to. He wants to be himself. But then when something goes hit the fan, oh man, that wasn't me. That was them. Ask them why we didn't perform well today. I did my part.
Right.
Let me put my 30 and 30 stats every week. Oh, we could lose. We could lose the NBA Finals. I don't care. Let me get my 30 and 30 every night so it can make it look like, well, look, I stacked the sheet. So there you go. You want him looking for LeBron? There you go. There you go.
That's hey, that is real as hell.
Opponents, because then I might try to think I see something, you know what I mean? And then like they've changed it completely. And now I'm thinking they do this certain thing like a fan or something like that, and it just messed me up the whole night. So I don't like to watch my opponents. I like to let my coaches do that, and they put in to my training what I need for the fight. And like I said, Kelly Davis is a genius, and I know I'm more than prepared for this for my opponent coming up.
Okay. I've always wondered.
And on my side with that same question is, you know what I'm saying? I will, like I said, I'll watch a guy here and there, watch a few fights. That's all I really need to do. And then I'll say, I'm more worried about what we have to do, because when you're over there trying to figure out what this man is doing, you're taking away from what you're supposed to be doing. You want to make this man fight our fight. We ain't fighting his fight. Get what I'm
saying? That makes sense.
So we got to focus 100% on what we do and how we do it, you know, and damn him. You know what I'm saying? We're going to run over him and we're going to run through him.
That makes sense.
You definitely want to have, you know, a plan A and a plan B, just in case he act up. He don't want to roll a little bit. He don't want to lay down. So we got to have a plan A and B to try to make him lay down. But other
I'm sorry. I'm not laughing at what you're saying, but you sound like a coach, a basketball coach, a football coach. I'm ready to get in there and fight.
Yeah. For real.
Man.
Can only imagine what's like to have them every day.
Yeah.
I know it's hard not to laugh sometimes. It's gotta be. But that's a good way to look at it, though.
You gotta be dialed in all the time.
Yes, sir.
So was
Every
there a
day,
moment
every
in
day.
time? Was there a moment in time that made you pursue fighting as a profession, or did it just kind of happen naturally?
And who was that for?
I'm gonna go with Night Train first on that one. I want to hear both, but I want to hear Night Train. I don't know if he was on the playground, bust somebody's face in, and he was like, "I want to do this forever." You know what I mean?
So me?
It's on
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right. Okay. This is gonna be two parts to this question right here, man. So
Oh, my
there's been two boxing matches in the past couple of weeks. There was
Yeah.
Tank Davis and there was
Uh-huh.
Bud Crawford. Did y'all see those knockouts?
I'm gonna defer. I did not see him,
Yes.
but I will look him up. I will look him up after this.
Okay.
I saw the knockout, and I would have to say Tank knockout was so vicious.
Nasty.
Every time I seen it, it made my neck and head hurt.
Nasty.
I still don't see how that boy got up, but did you see the meme of him laying in the floor
Sleep.
with the smile on his face? Sleep.
Sleep.
That's all I'm saying.
I heard Pacquiao is trying to sign something with McGregor.
That would be interesting.
No, it wouldn't.
I know.
No,
I
it
say
wouldn't.
that facetiously.
No, it wouldn't.
Yeah,
The same
it wouldn't
thing is
work.
going to happen. McGregor's going to come out, run out and get 5 rounds.
He'll get gassed.
After 25 minutes, that's what he trains for.
Yeah.
25 minutes. What does he have after 25 minutes?
And Pacquiao's a long haul fighter too.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Boxers train for 12 rounds.
Yeah.
3 minutes. You see
Right.
what I'm saying? Fight MMA is doing totally different.
Hold up. Did King just yawn on us? I'm sorry. Are we boring you, my friend?